Problem 1.1.28, write and graph an equation to represent the situation. And they tell us you put 12 gallons of gasoline X in your car. You know that this amount of gasoline will allow you to drive 372 miles Y. All right, so let's write down what we know. So we know that we put in 12 gallons, which is our X value, and that 12 gallons gets us 372 miles, which in this case is my Y value. So I'm trying to create an equation that Y is equal to something. So we need to figure out what's going on here. The easiest way to do this is to figure out how many miles we get per gallon. So I'm going to do 372 divided by 12. And 372 divided by 12 gives me 31. So that tells me I get 31 miles per gallon. So if I'm using an X value, whatever this X value is, I can just multiply 31 times X, and that'll give me the total miles that I can travel. So that's it. That's all you need to do is just figure out a function that represents the situation. It says write and graph an equation to represent the situation. You put 12 gallons. So we have our formula. Now they do ask us to graph this. So what we want to do is we're going to draw some kind of sketch here. We really only need this top right quadrant. And the reason for that is we can't have negative gallons and we can't have negative miles. So we don't have to worry about any of that. So this X is going to be our gallons. And the Y value will be miles. So we need to draw a sketch of this. I'm going to draw a sketch. It's not going to be perfect on the program, to be a little bit more accurate. But what we can do is start at the origin, right? If we have 0 gallons, that means that we're driving 0 miles. Now, what happens when we go with 1 gallon? Well, 1 gallon nets us 31 miles. So that 1, let's say this is 30, let's go by 30s. 1 gallon will get us 31 miles, so a little bit above that. 2 gallons will be 2 times 31, so that would be 62 miles. So 2 would get us, somewhere up here. Again, just a sketch, not going to be perfect. And then we're just going to draw a line there. It will continue up forever. It should increase kind of sharply in this case because you are getting 31 miles per gallon. So you'll see a bit steep of a slope, but that should cover your graph.